Have you ever wondered why you were born into this family? You could have been born in another house, in another country, to different parents. But that didn't happen. Why is that? And an even bigger question, why does a special soul among billions of souls choose to be born in your home? Is it just coincidence? Or is there a hidden secret behind it that could change your entire perspective on life and family? In ancient times, this question was asked by a curious young man to the sage Ashtavakra, and the answer that Ashtavakra gave is considered one of the deepest mysteries of birth, death, and the soul. The first mystery is, who is the soul? One day, a young man sat at the feet of sage Ashtavakra and said, "O Guru, I want to know how the soul comes into the womb, and why does one soul among billions choose to be born in a particular house?" Ashtavakra smiled. He said, "My child, first understand that the soul neither takes birth nor dies. What takes birth is the body, and what dies is also the body, but the soul is eternal." The young man began to listen carefully. Ashtavakra continued, "Just as a man sheds old clothes and wears new ones, the soul leaves the old body and takes on a new body, but that new body is not found anywhere. The soul is led by its actions to where its next journey must be completed." The second mystery is how the selection of parents occurs. The young man asked, "Does the soul choose its own parents?" Ashtavakra replied, "To some extent, yes, but this selection happens not by choice, but by the attraction of actions." He pointed to a piece of iron nearby. "Look, if a powerful magnet is placed here, the piece of iron will automatically be attracted to it. In the same way, the soul is attracted to those parents whose past actions are connected with it. No relationship is formed suddenly. Neither parents are coincidental, nor children are coincidental, nor husband and wife are coincidental. Every relationship is connected by the invisible threads of karma." The third secret of the subtle world was narrated by Ashtavakra. A long time ago, a soul completed its life. The body came to an end. But the journey of the soul did not end. It reached the subtle world. There, before it, the accounts of its many births were presented. It saw that at some point, it had hurt someone's heart. Somewhere, someone had left its companionship incomplete. Somewhere a promise was unfulfilled. Somewhere love was incomplete. And then it understood that there was still much left to do. There are still some debts to be paid, some lessons to be completed, and some souls to meet again. Then, the arrangement of the universe created a new path for it. There was a family on earth. They did not know that soon a new soul was going to come to their home. But in the subtle world, there was a connection of years-old karma between that soul and that family. This was the reason why that soul began to be attracted to that house. The fourth secret is when the soul enters the womb. The young man asked, "O Guru, when does the soul enter the womb?" Ashtavakra replied, "When three powers come together, the karma of the parents, the soul's own karma, and God's overarching plan. Then the process of birth begins. In the beginning, the soul is not completely bound to the body. It remains like a witness. But as the body develops, the soul's connection with it deepens. Just as a person first looks at a new house from the outside, then enters it, and finally considers it their home, the soul also gradually connects with the new body. The fifth secret is, what does the soul think in the womb? The young man's next question was, does the soul remember its previous birth? Ashtavakra replied, "Indeed, the soul knows a lot in the womb. It remembers its deeds, its mistakes, and its good and bad decisions. Many times it also prays to God. It says, 'O Lord, this time show me the path of truth. This time save me from ego. This time do not let me wander so much that I forget you.' At that time, the soul clearly sees that wealth is temporary, fame is temporary, the body is temporary. Only the relationship between the soul and the Supreme Soul is eternal. The sixth secret is, why does everyone forget then? The young man asked in surprise, if the soul knows so much, then why does it forget everything after birth? Ashtavakra replied, this is the most wondrous secret of nature. At the time of birth, the veil of illusion falls upon the soul. Just as thick fog covers the mountains, the illusion of the world covers the memories of previous births. And then a person begins to consider themselves only as the body. This mistake is the beginning of the world's sufferings. This is why life is not a journey of learning something new, but rather a journey of remembering forgotten truths. The seventh secret is that every child comes with a message. Ashtavakra said, no offspring is born by chance. Every soul comes with a purpose. Some souls come to teach love, some to teach patience, some to teach sacrifice, and some to spiritually awaken the entire family. Sometimes the birth of a child changes the fate of the entire family. With their arrival, love increases in the home, life expands, and understanding grows. And sometimes a soul brings difficult trials so that the family can understand the deeper truths of life. In both situations, the soul comes with a purpose. The ultimate mystery is why the soul takes birth repeatedly. Now the young man's final question remained. He asked, if the soul is immortal, then why does it take birth again and again? Ashtavakra said in a calm voice, the soul does not come to the world to seek happiness. It comes to recognize itself. Then he said, just as a wave of the ocean mistakenly thinks of itself as separate from the ocean, in the same way the soul considers itself limited to the body, name, and relationships, and this very notion becomes the cause of the cycle of birth, life, and death. The day the soul realizes, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not thoughts, I am pure consciousness. At that moment, its ignorance begins to dissolve, and this state is called liberation. In conclusion, Ashtavakra looked at the young man and said, remember, dear one, those whom you call your son, those whom you call your daughter, they are not your possessions. They are free souls who have joined you in your life journey for a while. You are not their master, only their protector. The young man's eyes became moist. He was explained for the first time that family is not just a blood relation, but a reunion of souls, and birth is not just of the body, but the beginning of a new spiritual journey. If you like this enlightening story, please like the video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel Trituani. Be sure to comment. The soul is immortal. Hari Om Tat Sat.